Hello, welcome in. This is Cleo Ra, and this is going to be a channeled message from the divine realm for whoever needs it. Hope you're all doing really well. I'm just going to dive right in, and first off, we're going to start off with letters to see if we've got any specific messages coming through. Okay. O, T, Q, okay, I'm actually getting an Aztec energy coming through. We've got a blank one as well, and I almost heard blank rune. I say almost. I heard blank rune, okay, and a J. All right. So we've got Q, T. I'm getting the word quote, even though, well, we could make that into a U. TikTok could be relevant for somebody. Pajamas, Persian pajamas could be also very relevant. Toque, as you can see. But let me know in the comments, you know, what you get from these letters. Getting the word page coming through very strongly, and I feel like this is like a page of a book or a page of some sort of writing that you're going to see, a page that had a very strong effect on you, almost like a scroll or a tablet. I'm getting the emerald tablets coming through. I'm getting huge epiphanies. We've got the Six of Cups coming out, and that did want to be seen here. So this is soul group, soul family, soul tribe energy, nostalgia, Queen of Wands here. I'm getting there's a treasure chest. There's a treasure trove that you've been working on for multiple lives here with the Queen of Wands. Fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius are very prominent here. I'm seeing a flaming arrow hitting the target. But I am getting this energy of something you've been working on for multiple lifetimes, and you go backstage and you still think about this, and then you come back into the earth plane, and then you go back and you think about it, and you come back. Well, you're cracking open that chest. I'm getting Pandora's box. This is like your own personal Pandora's box, full of wonders and mystery. I'm seeing gold, effervescent gold, you know, energy coming out of this box. This is something that means a lot to you, and you've cracked it. You're cracking it open. I'm getting the word information, but this isn't just about information. This is something you've wanted to hit the target of for a long time, for many lifetimes. Three of Wands with the Knight of Swords. In this lifetime, you've been working really hard to get this finished. Knight of Swords is very quick moving energy. The Three of Wands is about placing all your focus and all your determination and all of your power and force of will onto one thing. And there's that arrow. It's not flaming, but it is a wand card, right? Fire energy again, passion. You're very passionate about this, and there's a lot of honor involved in this, you know. I'm hearing this is going to make you really respect yourself. Now, I'm not insinuating you don't already, but this is something that once you achieve it, you will feel a relief. You will feel a sense of achievement and completion. Okay, so I do feel like this is to do with the spiritual knowledge you've been garnering through many lifetimes. But it's also about stopping something. I'm getting the energy of you stopping something here. And you've ignored a lot of other things to achieve this goal. You've said no to a lot of things to achieve this very important goal of yours. And there is disappointment involved somewhere along the line. So I'm hearing the sorrow placed upon the world is going to stop when you open this box. And this is like a spiritual box you're opening. And I'm being told it's the opposite way round. As much as Pandora's box kind of insinuates that to have free will all variables must exist, which must include not just good things, but also things that are perceived as bad. I'm being told it's the opposite way round. Opening Pandora's box is a gift. Opening Pandora's box is divine knowledge, but that we've been given it in reverse, almost as if it was something bad, when obviously knowledge is power, right? So I'm being told you're part of a divine team and you do very niche things. And until you complete those things, you can't stop. And, you know, it's almost like being in the KGB or being a secret agent here with this Four of Cups, where you can't live a normal life. You can't do things that other people do because you are devoted and dedicated to this mission, to this task. And you're one of the best. I'm hearing you're the best of the best. You're so good at doing this. We've got the Wheel and the Four of Wands. So you can go home once this box has been cracked open. You can go home once you've hit that target. And we can see many arrows on this wheel. And I'm being told that each segment of this wheel represents your soul and represents all the efforts and energies you've put in to accomplishing this goal. And once it's been accomplished, then you can go home. Then you will be celebrated. And then you can enjoy the finer things in life with the Two of Cups here and the Six of Wands, okay? And this is very much a part of your personal spiritual pathway. And you need to do this to feel whole. Nine of Pentacles, to feel like you are worthy of your crown. You will complete this. You will do this. So you're completing... This is like you completing the knowledge. This is like you getting the last piece of the jigsaw puzzle and slotting it in, and the picture is complete. And then you've done it. I'm getting references of a green beret here as well. So this is an elite level spiritual mission that you've been on. This reading won't be for everybody, but you'll know if it's for you or not, because you'll just know. You will just know if this is your reading. Show me. You're well on your way, I'm getting, with the Knight of Swords. You're moving very quickly in this lifetime and you're getting a lot done, okay? The winds are carrying you. You're going to feel satiated very soon. They're saying enjoy whatever you can while you're doing this. Try and feel as satiated as you can. New stage, okay? So I'm getting there's going to be a new stage for you and your spiritual team. Your spirit guides are with you. They're riding with you as you weather this storm and do what needs to be done to lift the sorrows of the world. Everyone will benefit from this, though I feel like to you it feels very personal. And there are elements of this that only you can complete, nobody else. And you will get your victory. Six of Wands on the table. You will have your victory. Libra energy coming out on the Five of Cups. So although to some people you may seem, you know, kind of hard, tough, I'm hearing you've got a really good cut-off game. You can cut people off who get in your way quite easily. This is because, you know, of your militant standards. This is because you're devoted to the divine and you've trained very hard in multiple lifetimes to complete this. You do have a heart here. So it's almost like short-term meanness to the people that you can't bend over backwards for to please. People who want you maybe, you know, to follow them or to be part of their group. You can't do that. This is short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. So one lifetime in the eyes of the universe is actually not that big of a chunk of time. You know, you're more than willing to get this done to make sure the whole universe benefits. We've got Oracle coming out on top of the Queen of Wands. So I am getting High Priestess kind of energy here. You're very passionate. You know, when it comes to talking to your team, whether it's in your dreams, whether it's in real life, whether it's in the astral realm, you're very much a leader in your niche. And you're very prophetic. You can see what happens ahead of time. I'm getting timeline master, a master of timelines, male or female. You're very good at predicting equations and knowing how something's going to end up because you can feel the ingredients. You can picture all variables, and then you know. And that's why you're so good at holding true to a target and getting that target completed. But this has been a battle you've been involved in for centuries, I'm getting. Absolutely centuries, that one. Earth here with the Knight of Swords and relic, okay? So this is to do with an object that holds your energy within it. And I feel like this Pandora's box reference refers to this treasure trove of your soul. And I feel like you've had to give up a lot to complete this and to focus on this. And you'll be getting that box back when this is completed. You'll be getting all your energies back. All at the same time, I'm getting all of this golden, beautiful energy will be returned to you with interest. And there's something about lots of money coming your way too. You know, this is going to appear in your life in many different forms of bounty and abundance, because we do have the Earth card here. A warrior for the earth deserves great rewards. And I feel like for you, getting your life back and feeling whole and complete will be the reward. And it's almost like you are the relic as well. You're very precious, you're very special, and you're very rare. Show me the Wheel of Fortune. Crown chakra here. So you're guided by the divine. It almost feels like chunks have been taken out of your crown chakra. It almost feels like you left little parts of yourself or parts of your energy in other worlds, almost to hold the frequency, other lifetimes. You've left bits of energy there. Shards of your soul I'm getting. And you're so powerful, you might not have noticed this or felt any loss from this. But when you get these shards of your crown chakra back, or these shards of energy of your soul back, you will feel so golden, so amazing. And there's that sense of completion. You had to leave these parts of yourself on other timelines to make sure the timeline stayed divine. Okay, that's how serious your job here is. That's how important you are. That without you doing this and putting bits of your energy in varying places, and I don't know how you've done this, but you've done this, maybe things would fall apart on that timeline. So you're vital. You are absolutely indispensable, absolutely priceless to the world, to the universe. Dealing with the enemy for so long. And your soul is that powerful that when you leave a little bit of it here and there, you ensure security for the divine. You ensure that the enemy cannot gain too much power, but you'll be getting all these pieces of yourself back, all these energetic fragments of yourself back. We've got Aries coming out on the Four of Wands, which is an Aries card. The Four of Wands is an Aries energy. And I'm getting that when you go home this time, whatever that means to you, this time you can focus on you. Aries, first house. Your image will change. The way you see yourself will change. The way you feel about yourself will change. And your priorities will change. Because you've been doing this for so long, there's so much momentum built up at a soul level. When all these pieces of you come back to yourself, you're going to have to shift everything, because it will be game over for the enemy. But it'll be a new start for you, a fresh stage for you where you can enjoy the finer things in life and you can start indulging in your emotions and your feelings and really getting to know yourself again with your crown chakra completely intact. This is almost like, imagine a crown and there are emeralds and rubies and gems and opals on that crown. You've had to leave a ruby in one place, an emerald in another place, a nugget of gold somewhere else, to make sure that the energy is pinned in place by the power of your soul's essence. And you're going to be getting them all back in your crown, all in one go. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm hearing you're an astral expert, an expert at the astral realm, an expert in the astral realm. Expert shapeshifter, perhaps, when you go backstage. An expert at beguiling the enemy, confusing the enemy, because you're so lighthearted with all of this. This is your expertise. I'm actually getting a sacred clown energy, Heyoka energy, a Harley Quinn energy coming through here, where you can be happy in the darkness because you know you're immortal and you're so powerful and multidimensional. So we've got the light-hearted energy coming out on the Four of Cups. You're not bitter about the things you maybe have missed out on because you know you're going to catch up. This is like an elastic band being pulled back and then ping. You know, you're way ahead of the game here. Way ahead. And maybe some part of you has this yearning here with this Six of Cups energy to be part of a family or to be at one with your soul group or to just be in an environment that suits you, because you're a rare kind of person. You're a very rare egg I'm getting given. And not many people see who you really are, but you know who you really are. 11th house with the Two of Cups and Scorpio energy. So friendships are going to transform for you. Once you've got all of these pieces of yourself back, but also there is something about, you know, this Pandora's box, this personal Pandora's box of yours and the astral realm. It's like you've been going around the astral realm, grabbing relics and pulling, you know, parts of yourself back, reclaiming your energy. There's a lot of trickery you've had to be part of to dazzle the enemy. They're very fickle. You know, the heartless ones are very fickle. So you've had to dazzle them, beguile them, trick them, maybe even make them think they're winning or that they're ahead of you. But you're getting this box back. Your loot is coming back to you. All the things you feel like you might have missed out on, or all the things you've craved or yearned for, are coming to you. Plus, you're getting all the bits of your soul back. So you will know what that means to you on a personal level. We've got mutable coming out on the Six of Wands. So your victory is going to be very multifaceted, like a diamond. And you're going to be able to go where you want and do what you want. So I am sensing great wealth, great personal prosperity, and the ability to move where you want, fly where you want, experience whatever you want. Because I feel like for someone like you, a regular life would just be too boring. You know, this is your bread and butter. This is what you're good at. This is who you are. And you are completing this and going into a new stage. So you could feel a little bit emotional. And I feel like emotion is something you've kind of passed up, you know, over your lifetime, because you couldn't indulge too much in emotion. You had to be solid. You had to be a soldier for God. You had to be a warrior. We've got Saturn coming out on the Nine of Pentacles. Those who want to ignore Saturn or misunderstand Saturn or take shortcuts never get to the Nine of Pentacles. And this is a particularly strong Saturn coming out with this Nine of Pentacles. You know, Saturn makes us take the longer pathway, but there's more loot. And if you want to be the best, which you do and you are, then you have to respect and honor Saturn and the grittier, harder pathways. The people who avoid that, the people who avoid ever having to do the deep work, they often, you know, don't get much loot. You know, they're always looking for easy comfort. For you, comfort is in being the best and in knowing that you are who you are, and completing tasks that others simply could not. So, you know, you've got a very dichotomous soul here. What others would find torturous, you find amusing. Comfort for other people is not comforting to you. You know, you like that kind of hard work. I feel like it's comforting to you, being an elite level warrior. We've got blueprints. We've got blueprints here. Okay, so you are going to be moving from a blueprint of war, spiritual warfare, to a fresh blueprint where you will be in your Nine of Pentacles sovereign energy, feeling complete, loving yourself in every way, having everything you need. And then you will be wandering the world as your sovereign self, okay? South node popping up there. What's this? I'm curious. Eyes to see. I think you've been dealing with people who stay in the South node, or you're allergic to the south node, which would be comfort, things we're good at. It's almost like your north node, you know, the part of you that you've had to activate in this lifetime and get really good at, that other people would find uncomfortable, to the point where they keep running back to what's familiar and comfortable. You've turned your north node into a south node, meaning you need to find a new north node now. You need to find a new challenge. And I think maybe for you, the challenge will be settling into peace, settling into joy, settling into wealth, settling into peacetime, because you're so used to doing this spiritual warfare thing that now it's all about that glitz. It's all about that luxury. It's all about knowing you are wealth on legs and that you've completed it. You've done it. It's your time to be golden now. We've got the 10 of clubs almost there. Okay, you are almost finished with this mission. So they want you to be prepared, because they know there's a great momentum when it comes to spiritual warfare or warfare of any kind. It can be hard to switch that off, but they want you to be prepared. You've won this battle on every timeline. The battle is won. You're just finishing up the loose ends, getting your treasure chest back, getting back your Pandora's box. It's almost like you've used all your energy for others and to help the universe. And now all of your energy will be your own again. And then we've got the Joker, free. And there's that Harlequin energy, where you're free to wander and play on the cosmic stage forevermore. Okay, we do have a passion offer on the bottom of the deck with the Jack of Clubs. So it's all about what you're passionate about, you know, and they really want to, we do have Joker coming out here as well. They really want to impress upon you, you've earned this wealth. You've earned this finish, this grand finale with the Four of Wands. So they're saying, we know you've been working really hard. We know, you know, it has been a burden at times, and there have been things that you've put to the side that you want to dive into, but now it's time to almost be childlike in your victory and know that, you know, you did all this. You did the warrior stuff so that you could enjoy life's pleasures. And that's why we go to war, so we can maintain the beauty of life. So the beauty of life is coming for you now, okay? We've got the Bulldog coming out. You're so loyal, they appreciate that. The Dragonfly, consolidating all of your ancient energies, bringing them back to you where they belong. The Airplane here. So I do feel like you'll be doing a lot of traveling, okay? Flying in your soul, going to new places, jet setting. I do feel like wealth, huge wealth is coming to you. And then we've got the Glasses here. And I do feel like you're going to have to sort of shift your self-image a little bit, because there's not going to be so much need for you to be in that maybe hermit mode, maybe magician mode, like a deep occult kind of state of mind anymore, because you're going on to a new stage and it's time for a little bit of enjoyment. They're saying it'll be at least a year until your next challenge, and they want you to enjoy that year. The Bicycle here. So you're going to be working in harmony with other people who are just like you, teammates, okay? And we've got goodness here, the Heart, okay? You're getting that hole, okay? You're getting that hole filled in. You had to sacrifice a lot, and everything you sacrificed is coming back to you. So something about astral completion here. Your astral body will be completed. Your crown chakra will be completed. I think that's it. I'm going to leave it there. I hope this reading's helped. Lots of love. Mwah.